The 2025 NBA draft is officially over, and in today's video, we are looking ahead to next year's draft cycle and making predictions in our way too early 2026 NBA mock draft. And we are going to be doing a full first round mock draft based on Tankathon's current projections for the 2026 NBA draft order. But before we begin, if you enjoy the content, please consider dropping a like on the video and subscribing to the channel. Now let's jump into it. With the first pick, the Utah Jazz select AJ Dybantsa. The 6'9" wing is the most naturally gifted prospect in the 2026 NBA draft class and has showcased a blend of elite shot making, explosive athleticism, and advanced scoring instincts. And despite an up and down season at Utah Prep last year, Dybantsa bounced back with a dominant showing at the USA Basketball Under-19 camp, reaffirming his status as a top-tier talent. And with the ability to create offense at all three levels and guard multiple positions, he fits the mold of a modern NBA star, and he'll have the spotlight to prove he's worthy of this top selection next year at BYU. With the second pick, the Washington Wizards select Darryn Peterson. The 6'5" guard was the top-ranked high school player this year and continues to rise thanks to his elite scoring package, impressive footwork, and two-way impact. Peterson has the tools of a modern lead guard with his length, shiftiness, three-level scoring, and growing playmaking ability, and he'll be the centerpiece at Kansas next season, where his improved conditioning and explosiveness should shine. He showed the most growth this past year among top prospects, making him a perfect franchise cornerstone for just about any team. With the third pick, the Brooklyn Nets select Cameron Boozer. He is one of the most accomplished high school players ever and brings a winning pedigree, elite fundamentals, and a pro-ready 6'9" frame with a 7'1" wingspan. He's not the flashiest prospect, but his skill, feel, and maturity are unmatched. Boozer excels as a rebounder, passer, and inside-out scorer, and his improved shooting adds another layer to his game. And while his ceiling may not match others in the class, his floor is incredibly high, which will make him a reliable, culture-setting pick with a knack for winning at just about every level. With the fourth pick, the Charlotte Hornets select Koa Pete. A physically mature 6'8" forward with a strong build and high-level production across 4 high school seasons. And Pete brings a polished mid-range and post-game along with a growing three-point shot. He's methodical, efficient, and always in rhythm offensively with impressive balance and touch. And though he lacks an elite burst, Pete's improved conditioning and versatility have boosted his stock, and now he's suiting up for Team USA at the Under-19 World Cup, where he'll continue to have an opportunity to prove himself against top competition. With the fifth pick, the Portland Trailblazers select Nate Ament. Ament is a late-blooming 6'11" forward with rare shot-making ability and fluidity for his size, and after a breakout senior year, he skyrocketed up draft boards thanks to his soft touch, versatile scoring, and flashes of creativity. He can shoot over defenders, handle in the open floor, and defend multiple spots, giving him massive upside. And while he still needs to add strength and mature in his decision-making, immense rapid improvement and unique skill set make him a high-ceiling pick for a team building for the future. With the sixth pick, the Memphis Grizzlies select Mikael Brown Jr., one of the top point guard prospects in this class. Brown has grown over 5 inches in high school and now stands at 6'4" with newfound explosiveness. He pairs that with elite ball handling, a deep shooting range, and advanced playmaking instincts, and Brown impressed scouts at the USA Under-19 trials with his improved athleticism and poise, and while questions remain about his finishing and defense, the shiftiness and lead guard tools that he has give him strong upside with real potential. With the seventh pick, the Chicago Bulls select Jaden Quaintance. During next year's draft, Quaintance will be just 18 years old with 2 full college seasons under his belt and will bring rare experience, elite defensive instincts, and tremendous upside. And standing at 6'10" with a 7'5" wingspan, he was one of the best shot blockers in college basketball as a 17-year-old freshman at Arizona State. And he's mobile, strong, and plays with a natural feel on the defensive end. And while he's still developing his shooting and offensive creation, the tools and instincts that he has are too special to pass up on. With the eighth pick, the Sacramento Kings select Caleb Wilson. Caleb Wilson is a 6'9" forward with a 7-foot wingspan and elite mobility, and he is one of the most versatile defenders in this class. He thrives in transition, defends multiple positions, and makes hustle plays with his quickness and leaping ability. And while his outside shot and offensive polish are still developing, his defensive playmaking and physical tools are really impressive and can't be ignored. And if he embraces a hybrid 4 role and plays within himself at North Carolina this upcoming season, his translatable impact on both ends of the floor can make him a long-term fit in the front court in the NBA. With the 9th pick, the Atlanta Hawks select Kareem Lopez. The 6'9" Mexican forward impressed with the New Zealand Breakers in the NBL Next Stars program and showed a steady growth in his perimeter game and consistent production at just 17 years old. And Lopez brings a rare mix of guard skills, interior toughness, and defensive versatility. He's a high motor player who attacks the rim, defends with physicality, and continues to refine his outside shot. And with 2 years of pro experience by draft night, Lopez will be a battle-tested, versatile forward who fits the mold of the modern NBA game and still has room to grow. With the 10th pick, the Toronto Raptors select Tunde Yesufu, a physically imposing wing with a relentless motor, and Yesufu turned heads with a dominant 24-point outing at the Nike Hoops Summit. And at 6'6" with strength, bounce, and defensive versatility, he thrives on straight-line drives, mid-post scoring, and rebounding, and his skill set continues to evolve, now knocking down open threes and shooting off the dribble with some impressive footwork. And while his handle and shot selection definitely needs some refinement, Yesufu's blend of productivity, toughness, and emerging offensive potential makes him a high upside two-way prospect. With the 11th pick, the Miami Heat select Dash Daniels, and Daniels will likely be the youngest prospect in the 2026 NBA draft and brings elite defensive instincts, positional versatility, and high basketball IQ. And at 6'6" with length and strength, he projects as a bigger, more physically developed version of his brother Dyson. And while his scoring and ball handling are still developing, he's shown encouraging strides with his shooting and NBL 1 action this summer. And heading into a full NBL season, Daniels' unselfish play, two-way potential, and maturity beyond his years make him an intriguing long-term investment for just about any team's backcourt future. With the 12th pick, the Memphis Grizzlies select Dame Sarr. The 6'8" international wing brings intriguing two-way upside with his length, defensive versatility, and flashes of playmaking. And after a year in the EuroLeague and ACB, Sarr will suit up for Duke to refine his game and build consistency as a shooter and decision maker. And still just 19 years old, he's raw but filled with potential, showing the energy, instincts, and physical tools NBA teams value. And if he develops offensively like I think he will this season, Sarr could be a high reward addition on the wing. With the 13th pick, the Milwaukee Bucks select Braylon Mullins, a 6'5" sharpshooter with elite touch and deep range. Mullins lit it up in the Adidas circuit, hitting 47% from 3 on high volume. And he's more than just a shooter, as he's a smart cutter, solid passer, and efficient finisher who competes hard on both ends of the floor. Mullins also impressed with his athleticism, throwing down multiple dunks and defending with grit and quickness. And with his scoring instincts, off-ball movement, and two-way potential, Mullins would fit perfectly as a floor-spacing weapon who plays winning basketball. With the 14th pick, the Dallas Mavericks select Caden Boozer. Boozer is a high IQ playmaker with a strong 6'4" frame and thrives as a floor general who prioritizes setting up his teammates. He consistently racks up assists with nice vision, feel, and an unselfish style, making him a natural fit for a team like Dallas. And while he's not an elite athlete or shooter yet, he's shown growth in his shot making and uses floaters effectively in traffic. Defensively, he's a tough, smart guard who can switch and stay in front, and Boozer brings leadership, decision-making, and true point guard instincts to the Mavs backcourt. With the 15th pick, the San Antonio Spurs select Chris Sinak Jr. And at 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan, Sinak offers tremendous physical tools, shot blocking ability, and interior finishing. And what sets him apart is his offensive upside, as he's confident from 3, has a polished post game, and shows flashes attacking closeouts. And while he is still raw, he'll develop under Kelvin Sampson at Houston next season, which could be exactly what he needs. And Sinak is a high upside project with real two-way potential and the tools to thrive in a good developmental system in the NBA. With the 16th pick, the Indiana Pacers select Todd Pettiford, who is one of the most explosive guards in this class. And Pettiford wowed scouts at the NBA Combine with his speed, shiftiness, and deep scoring bag. He's a dynamic shot maker with a quick first step, a tight handle, and has the ability to score off the bounce or in catch and shoot situations. And while his lack of size definitely will raise some defensive concerns, his quick hands and motor can help compensate for that. And Pettifer will return to Auburn next season in a lead role and has the tools to be a high-impact spark plug and scoring threat off the bench in the next level. With the 17th pick, the Detroit Pistons select Isaiah Evans, who is a dynamic 3-level scorer with excellent positional size. And Evans will bring elite shooting mechanics, deep range, and confident shot making with him to the league. And though he played a limited role as a freshman at Duke, his high school tape and flashes of self-creation hint at much more offensive upside, which we should see next season. And he's a high IQ player with active hands defensively and a strong feel for the game. And if he adds strength and sharpens his shot selection, Evans has the tool to become a versatile scoring wing with real long-term value. With the 18th pick, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Carter Knox, a strong, versatile 6'6" small forward from Arkansas who impressed with his 20-point performance against Texas Tech in the NCAA tournament last season. Knox is known for scoring at all 3 levels. He's especially effective finishing at the rim though, and is currently developing a reliable 3-point shot. Defensively, Knox uses his length and strength to disrupt passing lanes and rebound effectively, and with a bigger role ahead next season, his confident shot making and physical tools make him a promising first-round talent with room to grow his consistency and defense. With the 19th pick, the Golden State Warriors select Braden Burries. Burries is a physically mature, big-bodied scoring guard known for his advanced footwork and versatile shot making. He excels as a 3-level threat with crafty mid-range game and impressive finishing ability around the rim, including a powerful left-hand drive and dunking capability. And while his 3-point shooting has been streaky, his release is projectable, and Burries also offers solid defense, rebounding, and playmaking versatility, making him a well-rounded guard who fits a need for scoring and competitiveness on both ends. With the 20th pick, the Atlanta Hawks select Darius Acuff. Acuff is a powerful, dynamic scoring combo guard known for his confident 3-level shooting and ability to attack the basket with force. He has a versatile offensive game featuring crafty finishes, strong pick-and-roll instincts, and an improving playmaking ability, and Acuff's long wingspan and physicality allow him to absorb contact and control the pace of the game. And while his shot selection and decision-making need refinement in his next season of college, his competitiveness and scoring prowess would make him a promising fit for just about any backcourt in the future. With the 21st pick, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Yaxel Lindenborg. At 6'9" with a 7'4" wingspan, Lindenborg boasts rare versatility, excelling in handling, finishing, passing, and rebounding. And after opting to return to college and transferring to Michigan for a significant NIL deal, he's set to fill a key role and showcase his all-around game next season. And his continued shooting development and playmaking at Michigan could elevate him firmly into the first-round consideration, despite being older than most prospects. And NBA scouts are excited about his high upside and two-way impact that he could bring to the league. With the 22nd pick, the Boston Celtics select Bennett Sturtz, a savvy point guard with NBA caliber size and an advanced skill set. And Sturtz is known for his creativity, tough shot making, and elite playmaking. And following his head coach Ben McCollum to Iowa, he's expected to continue impressing with his mastery of pick and rolls and clutch shooting. His ability to shoot off the dribble, manipulate defenders, and make pinpoint passes makes him a potential floor general or off-ball playmaker in the NBA, despite his age and his lack of elite athleticism. With the 23rd pick, the Los Angeles Lakers select Elijah Arenas, a smooth 6'6" scorer with elite length and glue-like hands. Arenas offers advanced creativity and a versatile offensive game, highlighted by a variety of counters and a soft long-range shot. And though he's still filling out his frame, his size, court coverage, and length will make him a promising defender. And as he grows into his body and gains consistency in USC's offense, Arenas could unlock significant long-term potential as a dynamic two-way player. With the 24th pick, the Denver Nuggets select Nicholas Haminia. Haminia has a blend of size, skill, and high basketball IQ, standing out as an exceptional passer with the ability to create off the dribble and thread precise passes. He's also a consistent three-point threat with solid ball handling and playmaking versatility, often operating as a point forward. And though he does lack elite length or explosiveness, his strength, defensive awareness, and leadership make him a smart, impactful player on both ends of the floor, and recent growth in his physicality boosts his long-term upside. With the 25th pick, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Boogie Flan. Once viewed as a second rounder, Flan's move to Florida should give him a bigger stage to showcase his playmaking and shot-making creativity. He's a shifty, explosive guard with great pace and pick-and-roll savvy, able to create shots and opportunities for his teammates, and while his catch-and-shoot three-point accuracy is strong, improving his finishing and off-dribble shooting will be key for his development. And defensively, he has quick feet and active hands that make him a pesky defender despite his smaller size. With the 26th pick, the Charlotte Hornets select Alex Condon. Condon is a high-energy Australian big and stands out for his relentless motor, versatile defense, and impressive playmaking, including no-look passes and ball handling skills rare for his size. He's a physical, aggressive finisher around the rim with solid interior scoring and excellent hustle. Defensively, Condon's lateral quickness allows him to guard multiple positions and thrive in switch-heavy schemes. And returning to the defending champs next season, he'll look to expand his offensive game with more self-creation and improved three-point range. With the 27th pick, the New York Knicks select Adai Mara. The 7'3" center who transferred to Michigan brings a rare combination of size, skill, and playmaking ability, and Mara's presence in the paint deters shots, holding opponents to just 52% at the rim when he's on the floor. He's improved his back to the basket game, rebounding, and passing, showing promise as a floor spacer with an expanded mid-range and three-point shot as well. And mobility and strength are his remaining concerns, but his unique skill set makes him a high upside NBA prospect in the front court. With the 28th pick, the Oklahoma City Thunder select LeBaron Philon. Philon is an advanced offensive guard from Alabama who excels at scoring with a smooth touch inside the arc and setting up teammates with impressive passing vision as well. And he's known for his poise and high basketball IQ, as he reads defenses quickly and plays with patience. And while his slight frame and lack of explosiveness limit his physical upside, his quickness and anticipation make him a pesky defender, and improving his three-point shooting will be key to boosting his draft stock next season. With the 29th pick, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Thomas Hauck. At 6'9", Hauck offers elite defensive versatility, capable of guarding multiple positions with fluid lateral movement. Offensively, he combines solid athleticism, comfortable ball handling, and emerging shooting potential as well. And he's known for his competitiveness and natural feel, and impressed with a 20-point, 11-rebound performance in the NCAA tournament. And returning to Florida for another year should help him refine his offensive game, boosting his all-around NBA readiness. And with the 30th pick, the Washington Wizards select JT Toppin out of Texas Tech. And despite having first-round grades in this past draft class, Toppin returned to college, likely influenced by the major NIL opportunity he got from the Red Raiders. But he's a highly athletic forward with a massive 7'2" wingspan and strong defensive potential, and excels as a shot alterer and rebounder. Offensively, Toppin is a committed role man with solid finishing skills around the basket and an impressive motor and instincts. And to boost his draft stock for 2026, he needs to improve his three-point shooting, which will be key. Let me know your thoughts on my way too early 2026 NBA mock draft in the comments, and also let me know who you think will be the #1 overall pick next year. Also, if you enjoyed the content, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.